Hi everyone, this is Mary. You're watching another little piece of my art. And today I'm going to do a video requested by two different people, two different viewers, and that is swatching the Crayola 150 pencils. So I'm not going to show you the box because I just got my setup to be perfect. And my husband got into a motorcycle accident and he's sleeping in the next room, so I'm trying not to be loud. Okay, I also, let's see, I pre-wrote the names down and I made each little box have a number to correspond with the names. So I think, oops, no, that was right. Yeah, so I think that I got it all right this time because the last time I had the wrong, I had missed some. So all right, let's start here. We have a brick red, which is looking very pink right now. Okay, well, the top doesn't look too pink. I don't want to make these too big. We'll be here forever. But that's brick red. And maroon. Maroon is a nice color. They're all nice colors. Raspberry. I promise I won't sing Prince. It's really hard, but I won't. That is a nice color too. Okay. And then we have ruby red. And then we have, oops. Parrot pink. I don't know why that's blurry. Because it's focused over here, which is probably better. Parrot pink. I was going to draw little circles on here and just fill in the circles because it's easier. But I did not. And then we have red, which I already used. Did not sharpen, but used. So that red is like a pinky red or an orangey red, more pinky. It's hard to get a good red. Red orange. This one is one of my favorite colors. and I think it was new in the last box. It was lobster red, and I like to color lobsters. Do you guys use like like if your pencil says flamingo pink, do you color your flamingos with it? Because I color my lobsters with this color. There's a couple colors that were new in the 120 box that I really, really like, and that's one of them. Coral Reef. So now we're skipping up a bunch in value here. This is definitely a pinky color. But that could just be the way they have them arranged. Okay, we should have Outrageous Orange. Here's Outrageous Orange, which looks pinkish or peachish. Ooh, it's neon. I wish I had my neon light. It's somewhere in here. Now we have Sizzling Sunset. Great name. I love Crayola's names. Wouldn't you like a job just naming the pencils and the crayons? It'd be great. So this one I think comes in their special effects neon sets, and it doesn't really have a big color payout, but it might be neon in the right light, you know, in the black light. Now we have just good old orange. Love that one. Very smooth color. They all are smooth. I mean, I don't think it would be fair to say that Crayolas were scratchy pencils at all. Yellow orange. Looks like I've already used this one too. I'm going to try to keep these pencils in this box for as long as possible until it literally falls apart, because I only have two large pencil cases and they're currently holding other pencils. So okay, we should have Orange Circuit or yeah, Circuit. Orange Circuit. That's a pretty color, really pretty color. And Sun Yellow. Speaking of, the sun is out right now. It's supposed to get up to about 77 degrees today here in Florida, so I will be going outside when I'm done with this. There is Sun Yellow. Okay, we finished box 1. So I'm going to put you on hold for a second and get my coffee cup. Okay, welcome back. Alright, so we should now have Heat Wave. Heat Wave. And Atomic Tangerine. Another pretty color. Light orange. Oops. Excuse my tripod. I will move that as soon as we get down some more. Let's see. Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe makes me hungry. I was just sitting here thinking pretty soon it'll be strawberry season. I mean, fruit is pretty much good all year here in Florida, but you know, there really is seasons for everything. All right. Peach. My neighbors gave me some fruit for Christmas. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was nectarines. And they were delicious. Okay, apricot. Apricot. I'm sorry if this video is boring, but that's why I don't do too many swatch videos, because I usually don't watch swatch videos, so I always kind of measure everything by what I like, which is probably wrong. Okay, we gotta move this. I'm working on a very small desk. Okay, where were we? Almond. Now, if you remember, or if you even knew, the 150 set includes the colors of the world. So you'll see these variations of almond come back again. Let's see, mango. Whoops, that's golden yellow. Where's mango? Are you mango? Okay. Mango. That's another pretty color there. And golden yellow, one of my favorite colors that Crayola makes, whether it's in their markers, crayons, or pencils. This is always such a good color payout of yellow. Okay, let's see. Now we have daffodil. Daffodil. I have a high-pitched sound in my ears. Very annoying. Lemon glacier. I wonder if it's some kind of medication problem, because I'm on blood pressure medication. Okay. Another very bright color that would probably be much better in my black light. Well, when we pause for me to get some more coffee, I'll see if I can find my black light. Here is yellow. Another pretty one. I love yellows, so. Lemon yellow. Palm leaf, another one of my favorite pencils in the 120 box. In fact, I use this down to a nubbins. So I'm glad I got a new one, because I was coloring all kinds of leaves with this pencil. And you know, you can't buy them open stock, so the only way to get this pencil is to at least buy the 120 set. Here is lime green. Okay, now we are done with box number 2. How about that? So I'm going to put these back in and refill my coffee cup. Be right back. Okay, let's take a look at this page that we have done with the first 2 boxes. First 2, inner boxes. So there's your selection of reds, going down into your oranges, and starting with the greens, okay? All right, now, Granny Smith apple. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's the color 10 speed I asked for when I was a kid. I got blue, but it was good. Yellow, green. I was expecting this green to be a lot more faint. It's pretty good, but you can definitely see the yellow in it as you color with it. That's a really pretty color too. Okay, time to turn the page. Move those. Okay. Now we are going to be over here. Okay. Arctic Lime. So this is another one that's in the special effects neon box. They were like an add-on box that you could get a few years ago. I don't know if you guys remember those. I have them, of course, but now they're including them in the box sets. So okay, now we have Spring Frost. Yeah, if I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, this one is pretty faint. And it might not be that it's faint, it might be that it's more of a neon color. But when you need a lighter green, this one comes in handy. Both of them do, actually. Okay. Now we have Screaming Green. Another light green. I mean, this one is almost a mint color. Sometimes mint green color pencils can be more towards the blue, and some are more towards the green. Asparagus. Really nice color here. I mean, that truly is the color of asparagus, and it's a very creamy one too. Very easy to use pencil, this one. Asparagus. Olive. Not that much different, slightly more of a green, lighter. I would say that the first one, asparagus, has more of a darker cast to it, but it's probably going to be hard for you guys to see the differences. Yeah, you can see them. See, this one has more of a yellowy green in there. Forest green. Ooh, pretty. This just makes me want to color all the pictures, but I know I can't because I have been doing so much artwork lately that my hand is hurting. And good old green. I've got the natural light plus a big fluorescent light. This is another one of my favorite colors in the, I think this one was new to the 120. It's Fern. No focus, but it's Fern. I was looking at ads at the new Samsung 24. I think it's 24. Yeah, it's got to be right. That looks like it takes really good pictures. But right now is not phone time. Sea green. Sea green. This was always my favorite pencil or crayon in the crayon box when I was a kid. Whatever the, you know, not the smallest box that you could get, but like probably the next size up had them. Because I never really had any of the huge boxes, but I had one big enough to have sea green in there. This is another great color, Shamrock. I'm going to quit showing you guys the pencil because it does not focus. Sorry about that. Probably user error, I'm sure. So this really is like a St. Patrick's Day green. It's a great color. Let's see, make it darker there so you can really see it. It's a blue green. Now we have aqua green. Beautiful color there. I think Crayola really has a lot of beautiful blues and greens. The red's not so much because, I don't know, there's something about red pigment that seems to be very hard for pencil creators to get to, but Tropical Rainforest. This is another really good color that I've used many, many times on Joanne Hannah Bassford pictures. You know, because it's hard to get a big selection of greens, you know, in a regular set of pencils. When this set really has like every range you could possibly want green. This is teal. This is a really pretty color too. I mean, it's just effortless. I'm only on coffee #1, guys. To make these, you know, draw. These are just, they have a lot of wax in them. So they're very smooth. Okay, I'm going to put these pencils back in the box and we're going to go on to box #4. So please hold. Okay, here we are. Pine green, another great color here. I'm going to quit saying that. I'll just tell you if I don't like the color. How about that? But you can really see here when we get to these where the greens are starting to turn into blues. Okay, oops. Alright, this one is green blue, and apparently I've used this one some, so I'm not going to get up and get a sharpener. We'll just do the best we can. Here we go. And Absolute Zero. If I remember correctly, this one came in the special effects pencil pack, so I think this one also might be neon. But neon blue never really wows me. Many pencil sets put that in there, but it doesn't ever really show up a lot with the black light, I've noticed, because I like the Crazy Art neon pencils the best. They're arm breakers, but they really have nice poppy colors in the black light. This one is cornflower. I almost said cauliflower. Now to me this one has a purple cast to it, but we're not in the purples yet. We're just beginning to get in the blues. sky blue. Blue Bolt. This one was also new in the 120 set. So in the 150 set, what you have new is it has the colors of the world added to the box of 120, I think, pretty sure, and then it has the 6 new colors. So when we get to those, I will show you. Sorry for sniffing. True Blue. Hot coffee always makes me sniffle. Well, morning makes me sniffle, actually. But Pacific Blue, this one's good too. I really like this color. Sorry guys, I'm left-handed and I know you can't see until I'm done. But it's not something I could change. I used to wish I was right-handed because everything is made for right-handed people, including your desk at school. But now I don't wish I was right-handed. I'm glad I'm left-handed because it makes me different. Okay. Cerulean. The color of my husband's eyes and my son's. Such a pretty color. Oh, we have navy. Navy blue. My line's going whoop. And regular blue, just blue. It doesn't say regular blue on there. And Bluetiful. This one was also new in the last box that they came out with, the 120 set. And Wild Blue Yonder, kind of going into the grayish blue. Can you see? And then we have Manatee. This is a great color. Manatee, and then we have Bluebell. Oops. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go get another box. Okay. Periwinkle. light blue. And then we have indigo. And then we have dark blue. All right, let's see about moving this over without having the tripod fall off of the desk. Okay. Now we have violet. Sky was all violet. Then we have plum. And blue violet. Blue violet. And it should be purple heart. Yeah, purple heart. Now I've seen a purple heart medallion and I think it's a lot darker, but okay. Let's not split hairs. Now we have ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. Purple Mountains Majesty. What a great name, right? Oops. What's this one? Please tell me I didn't miss one. Nope. Ha. Lilac. I don't like purple, but this is a pretty color. Probably hard for you guys to see. I'll show you the purples. Royal purple. Yep. Royal purple. and pale rose. The rose colors also make a comeback in the colors of the world. The colors of the world are based on 3 undertones, and those are golden, rose, and almond, which I know a lot of people really like. I do too, don't get me wrong. I color with them all the time. But they don't really match if you have olive skin. They won't match. You won't find a match for your skin probably. So you'll have to settle for something else. Here's orchid. I think my husband is snoring. I hope you can't hear him. Oh, red violet. He just stopped walking with a cane last night because he got into a motorcycle accident during bike week here in Daytona. So, yeah, motorcyclists, please watch. You know, they always think it's going to be a car hitting them, but if you ride a motorcycle, please watch for other motorcycles. Okay, we're going to pause, and I'm going to get another box out, but there's the purples so far. There's all the beautiful blues and greens. They're very vibrant pencils. I mean, I don't think anybody can say they're not. So hang on. All right, we've finished with half the box. So we're going to come back now, and we've got magenta. This always reminds me of Blue's Clues. That was my son's favorite show. We still talk about Blue's Clues and Steve going to college. I didn't go to college until my kids were little, and so I was going to college at the same time as Steve was going to college, and that really messed up my son. He's like, is everybody going to college? Jazzberry jam. Yeah, he was like, I think he was about 4 when I went to college. So I did everything backwards, but you can do things however you want, you know. Pink. Fun fact, I grew up in a pink house. My grandma's house was pink. She loved pink. Everything was pink, black, and white. If it sounds bad, it was bad. Blush rose. Oh, okay, we have a breaker. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. We're going to sharpen on camera. I don't need a point, I just need enough to show you the color. There we go. Where were we at? Blush? Yes, blush. That's a pretty color. Okay. Bubblegum. Salmon. I like this one. Now we're starting to get into like some really bright pinks. This color is really nice for beach pictures and summery pictures. I'm gonna sneeze, please no. Melon. Another really pretty color. I don't think my light is doing these justice. Pink flamingo. This one's good too. So this one was not in the special effects neons set, but I'm sure that this one would glow. The only reason I didn't go look for my light is because my dog is quiet, and if she figures out that I'm doing something without her, she might come in here and harass us. Winter Sky. If I recall, this one does not color very dark. Yeah. This one has a very scratchy feel to it, so I'm not sure what's in there that, you know, makes this color disagreeable, but I noticed that every Winter Sky I've ever tried was like that. Razzle Dazzle Rose. There's really not that much difference in these last three colors. I mean, a little bit, but not that much. So, you know, when you get into these bigger sets of Crayolas, I think it's just a matter of, you know, do you really need this many variations of a color? Sometimes when you have so many, it's too many. Like, I noticed that when I was using the 120 set, which I used a lot. I mean, I still have them, but I use them a lot. I would kind of focus on favorites, and then a lot of the pencils in the 120 set are still relatively new, so that's how I get. Tickle Me Pink. For me, like a 48 set of pencils is usually really, you know, good, 48.50, but I know what it's like when you're coloring something and you're like, oh, if I just had one shade lighter or darker. That's a pretty color, Tickle Me Pink. Now we have Marvelous. You look marvelous. That was my dog landing on the bed. So apparently she's figured out that I'm in here. Hopefully she won't come over here and bother us and want to sit in my lap, which she does all the time. And this one is Mauve, No Alus. This is a pretty color. Let's see if I can make it dark enough for you to really see. It's a brownish pink, you know. I like that color. I don't think it would look good on me to wear, but I like it. And then we have Dark Mauve. This one's good too. Good as in appealing to look at. But, you know, I think I was told I was a autumn. In colors, so I don't know if I could wear these colors or not, really. It's been so long since I've paid that much attention to that. Usually just buy whatever I like. Okay, hang on. Okay, let me move you up. I'm getting stacks of boxes here. This is one of my favorite pencils in the, nope, not this one. This is Taupe. I have to move over a little bit because this page has a little pattern here printed on it. I like this color too. This color would be nice for walls. I had red walls for years and I really liked them, but no one else did. This color is one of my favorite colors in this box. This is called Fuzzy Wuzzy. It's just, it's so pretty. I mean, it's like a taupe, but kind of with a pinky taupe. This would be a great color to paint my house. I'm getting ready to paint my house probably this summer. After the last hurricane, it's not looking so hot anymore. Mahogany. This color's been around for a while. But see, now this would be the dark red that I would choose, but I need to put these in different order, because when I'm looking for a dark red, I'm looking in the red box, and this isn't in it. It's, oh, you guys can't see how dark it looks for me. See, this looks more like a brick red to me. Let's see. This should be cocoa. Cocoa. Nice and dark brown. Oh, there's darker browns, but this is a really rich, beautiful brown. And then we have copper. Copper. You know, that really does look like copper, and you would think that copper, to be copper, you would need it in a metallic. There's no metallics in this box, by the way. I don't think there's any, pretty sure there was no metallics in the 120 box either. If you want Crayola's metallics, you will have to buy them separate. Yeah, I know. Tan. See, now this color is a better representation of my skin color. But, excuse me, it's just this one shade. So in the, oh, I gotta take a drink. Excuse me, in the Colors of the World colors, every shade has more than one shade, if you know what I mean. Every pencil in the tones has more than one shade. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We're at 48 minutes too. Wow. This has been not the easiest thing I've ever done, but excuse me. Khaki. It would be a lot easier if I had an overhead camera, you know, some kind of setup, but everything I've ever bought that like clips onto your whatever's above you does not work. Let's see. And then we have sand. The thing that's always in my floor, in my shoes, in my purses, in the car. Once you get sand in your stuff, it's like you can never get it out. But that's okay. Harvest Gold. One of the nicest pencils in Crayola's color selection, in my opinion, and a lot of people's. I know people that color with, you know, specifically higher grade pencils, but they pull out certain ones out of Crayola, and Harvest Gold is a very popular color. It's just, when you want to do fall pictures and stuff, it's just a really good color. Alright, now we have bronze yellow. I also like this one. That's just a really pretty color. Maybe you don't think so, but I do. Now we have dark chocolate. Another really good one. This one is so creamy. It's like, it just... Ooh, I wonder if I can make a blend with those two. I bet I could. I have blends in this book too. But we're not going to look at those today. I'm going to need a new swatch book soon, but I don't really want to part with this one, so I keep trying to find places to put pencils. This one's called Beaver, so when you want to color some animals, this might be a color that you choose because it's a really dark brown. And then we have dark brown. Wow, is this dark brown? This is dark brown. And it's coming out like that. Very strange. I mean, the beaver color and the dark chocolate are much darker. So I have dark brown hair. And you can see that these two are not the same, even though, see? Okay, dark brown, you say. Whatever. Cool gray. Cool gray. See, to me, this gray, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pencils outside on my picnic table and sort them the right way. Because this gray should be with these grays. The manatee and the wild blue yonder. Even though, you know, I know that they probably know what they're doing more than me, but still. This one is ash, and it should also be with the grays, because when I want a gray, I'm going to look in the wrong spot. And if I keep them separated the way they had them. And I need these dark colors to color in the Dracula coloring book that I'm trying to finish, but I'm not doing a very good job of it. Okay, please hold for the next box. Okay. Now, we should have midnight blue. We do. We have midnight blue. This is a really good color too. And there's a color that came out in the 120 box called Outer Space that I love. Starting to get in the zone now. It's like meditative. I worked on this Johanna Basford book. Let me see if I can get this down without making a huge mess. Let's see. I worked in this book when I first got it, and I used that color. Outer Space was this sky color at the top. I don't know if you guys can see it. These are all the Crayola colors that I used on this picture, because I did not finish the picture, but it's almost finished. But anyway, that color is like it's not black, it's not gray, and it's not blue, but it's like a combo. Oh, we're getting ready to get to it now. I'll show you. So here's the Outer Space color. It looks black, but it's like a, I don't know. It's like a grayish, blackish, bluish. It's a great color. Another pencil I wish they sold separately, because I can really use this pencil a lot and forget that I need to stop using it so much. Slate. Yeah, see, this all these grays should be together. Ooh, it's getting warm. I need to open my window, but I had to close it warm gray because it started storming about, I don't know, 1 a.m. or something like that. I was up till like 3 a.m. And then I get back up at 9, which is like, that's me forcing myself to stay in bed till 9 because I keep waking up. It's terrible. Getting old means you don't sleep well. Gray. And Timberwolf. Timberwolf. Next is white. You probably won't be able to see it. You can't really. So I'm not going to try hard with that one. Now, these are the new colors, okay? Brand new. This is Cool Mint. I love this color in the skinny fine liner marker pack. I got them in the Colors of Kindness. Where are they? You can get them like this. And I really like that color. Okay, and then we have Crayola, and this is a really bright yellow. So, similar to golden yellow, but I'm going to color next to it. Yeah, it's darker. So if you're a golden yellow fan, you're going to love this one, Crayola. Isn't that gorgeous? Powder blue. This is more of a purpley blue. And I think the marker really shows up purple. Let's see. So that's this one. Powder blue. Yeah, that one really shows up purpley. Okay, now we have eggplant. I swear this was a color before. It just bothers me because I feel like it was a color before. Ooh, that's smooth. And they just like changed the name or something. All the Crayola combinations, formulas, that's the word. Probably locked in some vault somewhere or something. Okay, and then we have whoops, how did that happen? Oh, I'm right, eggplant. Okay. Eggplant. No, that's oatmeal. Okay, some place or another we got messed up. I'm almost to the end, so I'm not doing them now. I mean, I'm not doing them over. This happens to me every time I swatch. And then oatmeal, eggplant. And lavender. Did I color where the white one was or something? I don't know how I got messed up. Oh well, I'm sure you guys will tell me. Okay, and then we have, so if you bought the Colors of the World crayons in the bigger set, you know that you get the hair color and the eye colors. So we have green eyes and blue eyes. Here's blue eyes. Now this to me looks like one of the turquoises or one of the green blues. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe it is new. I should quit being cynical. And here's green eyes. Now, if you have brown eyes, don't feel bad. You'll get your turn. We are in the Colors of the World pencils. Okay, now we're going into the Colors of the World. Some of these are going to be very light and hard to see, so, and some of them are not. So, Deepest Almond. And, you know, I mean, this should be obvious, but I know some people, you know, kind of play by the rules, so to speak, but, you know, if you need a good brown, just get in these skin tone colors. I use them for everything. Then we have Extra Deep Golden. So all the dark ones are first. So remember when I was telling you that, the skin tone set has 3 base colors, and they're almond, golden, and rose. So I'm not really sure how they have divided this up. I know they worked with someone specializing in skin tones. This is Extra Deep Rose. So if you're Caucasian, are you shades of rose? It's like, are you rose undertoned? Because I don't think I am pink undertoned. I don't know. And I think you're supposed to find your color on your wrist. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, now we have Extra Deep Almond. Extra Deep Almond. Now we have Very Deep Almond. I'm not sure about the names of these, but I guess they wanted to keep it simple and keep them separated from each other, so they kept saying the word, you know, almond, almond, almond. But isn't extra deep and very, like, doesn't those two words mean the same thing? Extra and very. Now we have Deep Golden. And I had messed up that line, so we go down in here. So later I'm going to look through this book and see where I messed up. Because somewhere in here is messed up. Okay, Medium Deep Golden. My dog is back, and we only have one more page to go. So hopefully she behaves. Alright, now we're going to move over to here. Hopefully I didn't make you seasick. Ooh, Deep Almond. What is right there? Oh. On the pencil. Deep Almond. Okay. Very Deep Rose. Hey, what are you doing? Now she's crawling under my stand that my TV's on. Deep Rose. So you can see the red The red undertone really shows up in the deep ones. Now we have medium deep almond. Yeah, so when I regroup these pencils, I'm going to put like all the almonds together, all the, you know what I mean? Because this is my set here that I have been using. This is my set here that I have been using. Some of them are pretty worn down, and I think I have another set put back because I didn't know that they were going to be easily accessible. I thought they were going to be like a specialty item, you know, that they take away. So I am stocked with skin tone pencils, medium golden. But I really like their skin tone pencils. I have other skin tone pencils, and they don't have as much as, they're good, but they don't have as much of a variation. So like when you just want to step down one shade and stuff like that, I find these to be really good. Medium almond. They're not, you know, they're not that easy to blend out. And when you're doing a portrait, you really don't want any lines like showing in the face. So, you know, maybe when you do that, just use something, some kind of a blender or some kind of a solvent. Medium deep rose. Now, I don't think I have ever seen anybody this skin color, but that's why I'm thinking maybe some of these are for other parts of the face. Like I use these pinky ones sometimes when I want pink cheeks or something like that, and I put it under. And then we have light medium almond. Maybe I'm an almond. Huh, maybe I am an almond. I don't know. Okay, one last box remaining. If you hung out this long, thank you so much. And thank you to the 2 people that requested this video. Sorry it took so long, but I had to work my way up into wanting to swatch this many pencils. It's not that it's hard, it's just that I have this little dog here, light medium rose, and you can probably hear her getting into stuff behind me, because that's what she does. She's a puppy. Oh, I had to see what she had. I think she actually has her own toy, which is amazing. Now we have light almond. Light almond. And now we have light rose. So yeah, if you you know, aren't that crazy about Crayola pencils, but you think you might want to try them, really I would suggest trying this skin tone set. If you draw people or you like to color people, I mean, I just think this is really one of, you know, my favorite things that I use, because I do like to color people, and I've gotten dependent upon these pencils so that I don't have to do the shades myself. Very light almond. This one is going to hardly show, so I'm pressing pretty hard here on this white paper. You can barely see it. But I have these. So when I'm coloring, oh, my hair's stuck in there. When I'm coloring people, sometimes I use a layer of this, and then I go smooth it over with the pencils. I also have the little skinny fine liners. I like those too, for small work. Okay, let's see. Light golden. This one is a little bit more seeable, if that's a word. So maybe I'm golden. very light rose. I just don't think I'm any of the pinks. So if you have these pencils, have you figured out your shade? Very light golden. Extra light almond. This one's going to be hard to see as well. Maybe not too hard. And we're in the final stretch, guys. Black hair. So I don't know if they just took the black pencil and put black hair on and, you know, stamped it black hair. Couldn't tell you. But this is a nice dark color. Oh yeah. That's, people sometimes complain that Crayola doesn't have a dark enough black. That's pretty dark. Now we have brown hair. Let's see if this one matches me. Okay, I can see like a reddish tone to this. But let's see. You can pull my hair up there. Ooh, maybe so. Good job, Crayola. Now we have blonde hair. That looks really yellowy. Now we have red hair. My husband was a redhead before he turned into a gray head, and his hair was not this color. This looks like that fuzzy wuzzy color that I like. Now we have brown eyes. I can't stick my eye next to it to ask you if that matches, but I can tell you right now my eyes are darker than that. That's a light color. You know, I don't think it was necessary because if you could find eye colors within the other, but okay. And then we have hazel eyes. Now I have a lot of family members with hazel eyes, and they're a mix of green and brown. I don't think that, see, that looks red-ish to me. But okay. Yeah, my brother had hazel eyes, and his eyes were a lot more green than that color. So we're going to look through them once again. Here is all of the colors of the world colors. Well, some of them are on the other page. So you get a lot of variety there. And here's the darker shades. They start with darker and they go to lighter. Some eye colors. Here's all the pinks and the purples. I mean, you get a lot of pinks. Here's all the blues, and you get a lot of blues and greens, which is one of the things I love about Crayola, because they make these beautiful poppy blues and greens. And here is your reds and your yellows. Now don't despair, there are more reds in the set. They're just not put together. So like I said, I'm going to rearrange mine. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching if you hung out with me this long. I tried the best that I can, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you so much. Bye!